Yo, what's going on YouTube? Technically T, man, your boy bringing you another case video today, and we got to get into the Ringke Fusion X for the OnePlus 7 Pro. Now, I'm pretty sure you've seen Ringke, you've seen it on the channel, man, so you already know this is basically one of my favorite cases. This actually made my top iPhone 11 Pro Max case video, so if you want to see that, I will be sure to link that video above. But Ringke Fusion X for the OnePlus 7 Pro. Now, funny story, you know, I work with Ringke, they always send me stuff, good folks over there, love working with them, but I had my OnePlus 7 Pro for a few days, and I was like, you know what, I need some protection now. So I went ahead and bought this case, man. So yes, this is bought my own money, and then I reach out to them, and then they're gonna send me some. So I was like, you know, it's all good, but just to let y'all know that I still do buy some of my own cases when I need protection, when I need it. You see what I'm saying? So this is actually the one I actually bought off Amazon. But let's go ahead and go through the case. Like I said, this is easily one of my favorite cases out there on the market, period. And you know I do tons of case videos, and we're basically going to tell you why, man. So you get that nice camo on the back. You know, with all Fusion X cases, man, you're going to get a textured power button there. You're going to have that cut out for your OnePlus toggle switch and your raised volume up, volume down, and of course you got that middle cutout for your camera modules on the OnePlus. So let's go ahead and grab it, OnePlus 7 Pro, and let's see how it actually does in this case. Now, first thing right offhand, if I must say, man, this right here looks good. Like this really looks good between that nebula blue, you gotta say it slow, nebula blue and the Ringke Fusion X camo. Just really like that combo of colors and what it has going on. So let's go ahead and go through the buttons and everything, and let's see how this case is, man. So the power button is always going to be very nice and tactile. Once again, you get that texture button so you can find it in the dark, or if you just need a feel for it, you can find it. You get that cutout for that OnePlus switch, general cutout. It's not hard to get to it all, so you should be able to get to it pretty good. On that left side, you get that volume up, volume down, and the volume down buttons. Very nice and tactile, no issues there. You can hear them, very audible, nice buttons there. And flipping it over on the back, of course, your cutout for your camera is spot on there. Now, if I have to be extremely nitpicky, the way it cuts off the OnePlus logo right there, that just slightly bothers me. That's like my OCD when it comes to cases. You know, I review cases different. That's the little OCD point right there, man. But it's not bad. But I'm just letting you know, that's a little OCD, but I know you had to drop it down because of the flash, and then you have to give the flash enough space. So OnePlus, move your logo down. So, but yeah, that's just a little OCD thing. Don't listen to me, man. But anyway, let's go ahead and move over to the lay on the table protection. Now, I do not have a tempered glass screen protector up here. I basically still have the OnePlus factory plastic screen protector. So that's what we're reviewing it off of. No glass right now, no glass. And you see the Fusion X does have a nice lip on the top and on the bottom. So if you were to drop it, if you were to set it down on a table, you don't really have to worry about it damaging your screen or anything like that. Next, how does it actually fit on the phone? And that's what makes the Fusion X one of my favorite cases. The thing about it is it has a tight fit, and it's also easy to take off. So you can kind of pop it off, boom, but you still get that satisfying click when you pop back on the phone. So that's what's good about these cases. They fit great, but they also are very easy to take off. There are tons of cases out there on the market, and you know what brands they are, that they fit great, but they're a pain in the you-know-what to take off. So that's what I like about the Fusion X. Great fit, but it also isn't flimsy enough that it's going to come off easy. So absolutely love the fit. The pull tests on the sides are good. Of course, it's going to be a little loose in these areas here, but overall, man, it feels very good, top and bottom. Everything feels good about this case. So that's the reason why I really like the Fusion X. Next, how does it feel in your hand? And it feel in your hand is pretty good. Now, it does have a whole bunch of ridges and cuts and sharp angles, but in my opinion, that helps with the grip of the phone, and then you're really gonna be able to grip it pretty easy. Not too slippery. Sometimes it could be a little slippery right here. I said this before and I'll say it again. I probably would like to see some texture. Not saying we have to get it as rigid as this, but probably like to see some texture on the sides. I'm gonna give you a quick example. Now I know this is for a different phone, but here is the Pitaka Easy Mag case. Now, if you can see here, it has ridges along this whole side of the phone. That's going to allow me to really get a good grip on this phone without having to worry about. This grip is amazing, and this is the daily case right now that I'm running on my 11 Pro Max. But you can just tell the difference. If we line them up side by side, we have smooth, and we have some textured grips. So I really think all cases could benefit from having a little bit of texture right here on the side, and I bet that will help out with the holding experience night and day. But overall, really love this case. Just a nice fit. You get a little tail protection. It comes off easy, and it also looks good. A lot of cases that fit really well are kind of bland. They have the whole package here when it comes to this Ringke Fusion X. Now, I'm not going to try wireless charge them because you know the 7 Pro doesn't have any wireless charger, man. But yeah, here it is, Ringke Fusion X for the OnePlus 7 Pro. And I have to add that the phone still remains fairly thin with this case. You really don't get tons and tons of bulk when we come to this case. And another thing I forgot about is you get that little Fusion X branding down there, and you get some Ringke branding down there. So very minimal branding. But yeah, I will leave the comment. I will leave the link to this down in the description, man. So head over to Amazon, go copy one. You will not be disappointed if you are a OnePlus 7 Pro user. But until next time, man, make sure y'all hit that like button. Definitely comment down below. Show your love as always, and I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Later.